All right, so we are rocking and rolling with these videos, this lesson. The next thing that we want to do is we want to build out our card components with the props that have been passed down into store. Okay, so this is going to be real simple. I don't have any images that I'm going to use. Obviously, we know if we want to provide an image, we could just add the image into the object where our data is. What I mean is we can come over here to data and I can add a property here for image URL, what have you, if I wanted to do that. So that's not going to be necessary for this. Right here, we're just going to have the product and the price. And that's it. So it'll be just a real simple card with just a product and the price listed. Okay. And that'll be it. So let's go into, we have a card component that we haven't built out yet. So here I am in card. I'm going to go ahead and start working on that. So I'm going to say const card. And this is going to be a very simple card. I'm going to return a div with the class name of call, COL. So just make a column first. And then we're going to add a div with the class name of card. Also going to add the class H-100. And I can also say product-card. And I think I want to have these cards styled with Bootstrap with the underline, or the outline rather. So I'm going to come over here to Bootstrap. And again, when I forget what particular Bootstrap classes are, I just like to come over here to the docs and find it. So I want the card and I want the, let's see, styling. So I'm going to navigate to the styling, card styles. Here we go. And I want to do something like this with the border. Okay, so maybe I'll do the success, I guess. And so that would be border slash success. So card border slash success. So here we are, card, and I'm going to say border slash success. There we go. And then inside of this card, again, it's just going to be simple text. So I'm going to make an H3 class name card dash header. And I'll just put, product right here for right now. And then I'll have the price listed. So I'll say, I'll make a P tag class name. I'll say card dash text. I'll use the Bootstrap sign for that. And also say price. And I'll just put, I'll put a $0 like so. Okay. That's all I'm doing for that. And then the last thing we're going to do is we're going to export default the card. Okay. So that's all we're going to do with the card. Because again, we don't have an image or anything. It'll just be the product and the price. So we got that. Now let's import it into our store and render it just to make sure it's working. Let me delete these. I'm not using. So let's come back over here to store. And here we have this H3 of products. What I'm going to do right now is I'm going to fix this section up, add some more classes to it. So I got row, I'll say row dash calls dash 1, row dash calls dash MD dash 2 and pro dash calls dash MD dash, well, LG rather, dash 3. Okay. And also G dash 4. Add a little gap. So a lot going on there with the class names. And instead of this products right here, what I want to do is I want that card component. So first I need to import it. So I'm going to import card from the card file. And right here, just to get a look of it, and here I'm going to render the card component inside of the store. So again, once you start figuring out those basic things with React, it does become wash, rinse, and repeat. And so there we can see product, and there is the text there. So I think I need to clean up this the card itself. So let's go to card. So I got a header. Oh, okay, I know what I'm missing. I need to say underneath the card header, and that should be heading. We need to put a card body. So I'm gonna put that above this. So I'm gonna say div class name card dash body. There we go. That's gonna take care of that. And then I move the H3 in there, and I'm also going to move the P element inside. And that should look, there we go, it looks better. Cool, that's fixed up. Right on. All right, so card component comes in okay. I have it here. It's rendering fine, but again, I don't want to do this. What I want to do is I want to render card components based on the amount of products that I have, and the products are right here inside of props. Again, if I come over here and inspect the console, that's my object, and there goes my 3 products. Okay, so let's fix that up. I'll comment out this console for right now. And what I want to do is, again, I want to map through the products, which is held in props. Okay. And so when I passed in the props, as a matter of fact, if we look over here at app, we only have we have all the products rather. So let's just pass it in as props. And then what I will do is let's come back over here to store. And again, we want to map through props.products, right? And create card, say card components. Okay, so I'm going to say const card components, and that is again the map function creates a new array based on some kind of doing stuff to an older or previous array, an initial array. So const card components is props dot products. I think that's what it is. Props dot products dot map. And I'm going to comment this out because I just want to test to make sure that it is props dot products. So I'm going to console.log props dot products. Better to just go ahead and do that now and just make sure that that's correct. You're in the console, yes, and it is an array. Cool. All right, so that is working. All right, so I just wanted to be sure. Okay, so I'm come back to this. and I'm going to say const card components gets props.products.map. And we're going to take each product, and what do we want to do with it? We want to return a card component, and we're going to pass in these props. Remember, anytime that we are passing in or creating a group of components, like we're doing right here, React is going to ask for each component to have a unique key as a prop. So I'm going to say key right here, and it's just going to be product.id. It's going to be that an ID that we have. And then I could say product is going to get product dot, we did call it product, right, in our data file. Did we, class? Yeah, we did. So product.product. And we want the price. That's going to be product.price. All right, and let me close this component up. And there we go. That's it. So this card components, if I come over here and I console.log card components, what we should see is an array, and we do a new array of items based on the previous array or the initial array. We can see here it is a component, a JSX element. All right, and so now we know that works. Cool. We got what we want. It's an array. So now what I could do is I can come over here, and instead of saying card right here, I can remove that. And inside of curly braces, because we're in the land of JavaScript, I can say card components. I can pass in card components right here. And when I do that, now there goes all three products. Now, it doesn't have the name of the product, the price yet, because we have to go back and correct that. But we do have, I have three products, in my data.js file, and now I have three that are all three are displayed. Okay, so that's working cool. Now what I want to do is come back over here to card, and what I want to do is I'm going to pass in my props. So I'm passing in props as an argument here inside a card. And then what I want to do here, instead of product, this is going to be props.product. And here for price, I'm going to leave that $sign there. And I'm going to say props.price. Close the curly brace. And let's see if this works. I'm just putting .0 right here. Normally, what I really want to do is use to fixed. But this is just fine for right now. So there we go. So now we got product 1, product 2, product 3, and we also have the price of the product. So that was it for this lesson. So we were able to pass down the props down the component tree. So props are being, well, we're initializing state here in app, rather, I should say that. We are initializing state here in app. We're getting the products from the data file by using useEffect. So we're updating state here. We're passing in products as a prop into our store component. Store component gets it and says, hey, I'm going to build these card components out based on however many products we have in our data file. and then I'm going to render card components. So we go to card gets those props. It says, all right, I'm just gonna, whatever props.product and props.price are, I'm going to place them in the appropriate place, and everything is looking good. So we are really close to finishing up this React router project. The last thing I believe that I want to, well, the last major thing that we want to do at least is we want to be able to click on one of those products and it opens up a single page for that product. So that'll be the next thing. Yes. I have a typo. Where's my typo? Where's said typo? Prod cut, thank you. Product. There we go. Yeah, because I would have been messed up if I was in CSS trying to style it and wondering what was going on. Thank you. So there we go. That's that. Now, so next lesson, we're going to build out a single page. And we are done with this. We're moving right along.